I went from 191 followers to over 3000 followers on LinkedIn last year. And all of these are high quality connections who will bring business to me. And it's no rocket science. All you need is a solid content strategy and only 30 minutes a day to get started. And by the way, this is my third video in the series of how to grow on LinkedIn. Make sure you watch the first one too. So the question is, why LinkedIn? LinkedIn gives you wings. No, really. If you have a skill or service that you can offer, then LinkedIn can help you get leads for your service or product. Now here is the LinkedIn growth strategy that I follow. Number 1, write on your niche where you want to provide services in. For example, I chose content writing. Now remember, you have to choose something that you have knowledge about or you can talk about. No, you don't have to be an expert, but you must be involved in it. Like, I am involved in blogging, so I have a lot to share related to content writing. You can of course change your niche later if your interests change, but it's best to have clarity about your niche. Now, coming to posting actual content on LinkedIn. So in my previous video, I mentioned that there are 3 types of content you can post. Go through that video to understand it in detail. But cutting to the chase, you have to post content that shows your expertise. Like I said, you don't have to be an expert, but you must share lessons related to whatever you are learning. For example, I am into content writing, so I talk about how to write good content that ranks on Google. One secret hack is that you have to follow other creators in the same niche to see what they are posting and you can get inspiration from them. I do this a lot to brainstorm ideas, and of course, you can check out forums like Quora and Reddit to get more ideas related to your niche, what people are already discussing. Now remember, your post does not have to be lengthy. You can also make carousels which are like slides, like this. It makes the content easy to consume. At the same time, you can also create videos. For example, I make case studies and show how a website's performance can be improved. So what I do is that I show my screen and go through a brief analysis. If you're finding this video valuable, hit on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more content like this. Coming to the ingredients of a post, so the first ingredient is the hook. The hook is the first line of your post that the readers will read. So it must grab attention. And then comes the CTA. CTA is call to action that tells the readers to take an action. For example, after writing a post, in the end, I tell people to message me content if they want to take my services. So this will attract potential leads who will reach out to me who need my services. Another super important factor that the LinkedIn algorithm is loving is pictures. So make sure you use relevant images in your post. That will grab a lot of eyeballs. For example, I use images like these of my workplace or my daily life. Now here is a harsh truth about growing on LinkedIn. You need to post consistently. You don't have to post every day, but you need to post at least 3 days a week and also engage with other creators meaningfully who you find insightful. The brutal truth is that even if your content is really good on LinkedIn, you will not get much visibility as a newbie. The only solution is to stick to your posting schedule and grow your network to see some growth. Now here are a few things that you need to avoid posting on LinkedIn. Number 1, don't post no context selfies. They don't really attract leads. Number 2, don't add links inside your content. Add it in the comment section if you want. Number 3, don't forget to engage. Now I don't know about other social media platforms like Instagram, but on LinkedIn you have to engage meaningfully. It's no rocket science. All you have to do is connect to people who resonate with you or are related to your niche and just comment what you like about their post. Just add your opinion or maybe tell what you think. Remember, if you don't engage with other creators, then the LinkedIn algorithm will not show your post to a bigger audience. Next comes expanding your network. Now, a lot of people will tell you a lot of things like send connection requests to hundreds of people and blah blah. But let me tell you the truth. Number 1, leave meaningful comments. Just imagine tomorrow you meet someone new and you give them a compliment about what you like about them. Yes, it will take a minute or two, but it is much better than giving them a fake compliment like, "Oh man, you are great," just to build a connection that won't even last long. Now, you have to be very choosy about who you add to your LinkedIn network. It's not like you want to increase your followers, so you will add anyone and everyone. Only add your target audience, who can be founders or other business owners, or you can also add other creators in your industry or related to your industry. For example, if I am a video editor, then I will add YouTubers, brands, and other marketing specialists who are interested in video content. Then I will also add fellow freelancers to my network, like other video editors or maybe script writers or even graphic designers. Because fellow freelancers are like your peers. You will learn a lot from them and they will also bring new opportunities to you. Lastly, you can also connect with big creators and influencers. They won't respond to you or give you work directly, but when you comment on their post, you will get a lot of visibility because all of their followers will also see your comments. Now here is how to build genuine bonds on the platform. I won't go into too much depth, but I will say that start having real conversations with other people. It can be very natural. You can just ask them what they do, or maybe ask them about their brand or journey, or maybe refer to something you really liked in their post. That can give you a common ground. For example, once I met a SEO guy and I really liked one of his posts. So we started talking, and even though we were complete strangers, we kept on talking and the conversation went on naturally. Once you start getting some traction, you will get comments on your content as well. Make sure you reply to every comment and engage naturally. Then comes adding new connections to your network. As I already said, you can't add anyone or everyone. Check if the person is really active on LinkedIn. See when they last posted, and also check if they are really related to your industry. Similarly, you can also add other relevant people to your network, and LinkedIn allows you to send a small message along with the connection request. Connection request is just like a friend request. And most importantly, don't forget that you have to optimize your profile. I have already made a step-by-step video on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Check that out later. To summarize it all, growing on LinkedIn is a strategic approach. There are different pillars which will contribute to your growth, such as optimizing your profile, creating content on LinkedIn, engaging with others, and sending connection requests. It's not hectic if you organize everything. Personally, I spend 30 to 40 minutes every day on LinkedIn. Then I create 1 week's worth of content on Sundays, which takes me 2 or 2.5 hours. And yes, sending connection requests to the right people again takes 10 to 15 minutes every day, but optimizing your profile is just a one-time work. Coming to the end, I will add that LinkedIn is a special platform. I'm also very active on YouTube and Instagram, but LinkedIn has proven to be very powerful for my business. But you have to look at it as a long-term strategy. It's not like you can create your account today and by next week you will have tons of leads. Your LinkedIn profile is your personal brand. It represents what you do and your journey. It gives you your unique identity in the online space. If you made it this far, then make sure to watch this video to bust all myths related to finding clients on LinkedIn.